Are you scared? Are you scared for you being you? No one can tell you to fucking not be an artist. No one can tell you to not be a rapper. No one can tell you to be a fucking stripper. Are you scared to show your full potential to the world? Are you afraid to let people know that, hey, look at this creative thing that I did?
Like, personally speaking,
What's up, guys? Joe Wallo here. And today I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube reaction video. I like doing this shit.
speaking, like me talking from you to you, from me to me. Are you scared of putting yourself out there? Are you?
I dead ass like making this type of content. I don't want to be just a rapper. Like, who the fuck just wants to put their egg in one fucking basket?
You have to be embracing. You can't be the guy that's the person that's saying, I don't like the new music. I don't.
The mumble rap.
Whatever they name it. You can't say I don't like it. You gotta love it, learn it, like it, and love it. Because you better understand that that's music. You know what I mean? Like, that's music. So that's not a certain type of music. That's music. Be creative. And there's so many avenues today, so many outlets, and so many ways you can be heard, you can be seen. Just make sure whatever you got the people hearing is worth hearing. Make sure whatever you got someone seeing is worth looking at and not just seeing. Make sure it's worth listening and not just hearing. Because you gotta also consider the fact that right after we stop hearing you, we're gonna scroll down and there's another person. We're gonna scroll down and there go another dance and we're gonna scroll, like try to be that person. Like, I don't care what you gotta do, strive your hardest to be that much.
So like, I really never liked it reading books when I was a kid. Like, I hated reading books all the fucking time. My mom would buy me books. She would buy me Harry Potter books. And and I'll just leave it in my dresser, leave it there to never be read. But as I then got older, people telling me so much about reading, why you should read, why you should pick up your knowledge. Buy a fucking book. And I started reading. Now, it could be some educational shit, or it's some anime.
I always knew that I was going to do this shit. Like, I love making content. For Are You Living Life to the Fullest right now? I love making this shit. I love getting better at my craft. I love getting better at my art. You do what the fuck you want to do. If you have an art and you have a craft and you want to show the world that shit, go ahead and show the world your fucking art. Show the people who you are as a person.
What was really the breaking point for me was that I had released a mixtape that I worked on the entire summer, and it had only gotten 200 downloads. Now, my previous two mixtapes got 2,000 downloads. So I was not happy with the regression, to say the least. Again, this almost pushed me to the brink of quitting and insanity. But the high-level mindset made me think, man, these misfortunes are just gonna make my triumph story a lot cooler. I use this as fuel to the fire, motivation, if you will. It made me think, life is just a book. Not every chapter is gonna be perfect, but it's about how it ends.
If you're creative and you have a creative mind, put your art out there in the world.
I fuck with anime. Read what you fuck with. This book right here is called Thinking Fast and Slow. It's pretty much teaching me how to think fast but slow at the same time. But what I might end up doing one day is making a episode or making a video about the book and giving you guys the details of what it is.
And that was my reaction video for you guys today. Leave a like, comment, share, and share this shit with your mom. Share this shit with an alien. Share this shit with your creepy neighbor from across the street. But hey, and I just be coming up with ideas to think of, and sometimes the ideas I think of, I don't put it out, but I still try to jot it and keep it in my head. So when I do eventually put that idea out, I can visualize it. One thing I've learned about me getting older in this 3 months of me doing this video editing, this video photography thing, my skills have been going up tremendously. Like, I spend nights on end on Skillshare looking up videos of how to perfect my comedy, how to perfect my editing skills, how to perfect beat making, how to, like, there's a lot of shit I do in the background that I really don't tell a lot of people, but I want to let you guys see it and let you guys get a different piece of side of me.
Fiction, whatever the fuck it is, fiction, non-fiction, whatever. Take time into doing that too, because that could be beneficial skills that could help you in the future. What if you read that MAGA book and you became the next fucking MAGA anime drawer because you were so into fucking MAGA anime to where you was just like, dog, I want to do this shit myself. I want to do that shit. I have a MAGA book in my fucking dresser right now that I don't do it all the time. I'm not gonna flag, I'm not gonna flex, but every once in a while I try to draw into it and dibble dabble into it so I can understand how I can do it.
You have to be. For me, I like being multi-talented. You could say this is a talent. I'm not even gonna downplay this shit anymore. This is a fucking talent. I know I have a talent, and me doing this shit is gonna show people. Hopefully, what my end goal is to show people: be creative. Be creative by any means necessary, but in your own way.
Everyone's going to feel afraid. Everyone's going to, there's always going to be a point where you feel like, nah, man, I can't do this shit. What if people? But you have to get that what if out of your vocabulary. You have to put in, I'm gonna just do it. I don't care. That fucking attitude.
It's myself. We out here, you know what I mean? We're talking about life. We're talking about every fucking thing, bro.
What you were saying about the two perspectives?
The two perspectives. So I was explaining to him that years ago I was reading a book. So this book basically, it was talking about the 14 laws of life. That's like, for you to accomplish it in life, there's so many things that you gotta follow, you know what I'm saying? And like, that book actually like caught my attention a lot because I do want to change my perspective in life, and I do want to change so many things about me, you know what I mean? But I was telling him that one of the things that like I learned about the book is that in that book, they were telling that there's different perspectives in life, you know what I'm saying? But there's also one thing that you gotta keep in mind, that there's the inside world and then there's the outside world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The inside world is your own thoughts, you know, what you think, what you put in your mind, what you visualize, and what you, right now, this is the inside world, you know? Like what I'm talking about, what I'm expressing. But there's also the outside world, which is what we're seeing right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that book, they were saying how like whatever you think and whatever you express inside of you, whatever you think or you express inside of you, it's gonna actually like one day show, oh, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you think in life, bro, everything that you put in your mind, in the outside world, you're gonna see it too. Because everything that you think and everything that you put in your mind is also outside. So basically, it's the representation. Right now, I'm living how I'm living because somehow back in the past, I thought about like this, you know what I'm saying? And somehow right now it's like showing. So what I was trying to tell you is like, you already like working in your music, you know what I'm saying? You rap, you know what I'm saying? You do your videos and shit like that. You put in that craft inside of you, bro. And somehow that shit is already showing in the outside world, bro, because look how people is telling you like, bro, like you look like a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like you look like this, you know what I mean? That's because it's inside of you, bro. You been somehow that since you're little, you been having that image inside of you, bro. That's the inside world now showing in the outside world. So you somehow, bro, you're like accomplishing one of those laws, bro. Like look how people are looking, bro. Like I was talking with my nigga, I was telling him, bro, I'm like, this nigga gonna make it, and you gonna make it, bro. Put that shit, bro. You gonna make this shit, nigga. I'm not even happy, flexing. I'm not even trying to be like a dick rider and none of that shit, bro. And you know it, cause I always tell you that shit, nigga.
You said how I got your address?
What is up with you guys today? You know what? Today we have a new reaction video that we're going to be today.
Don't even worry about that, bro.
OTS in the club, directed by Shark and look, Nikki, bro.